I'm Roxanne, and I'm co-directing it. The other director's not here today.
I'm Katie. I'm the organizer this year. I couldn't be doing it without Toby, because I'm probably the most disorganized person in this room right now.
And you're the
And I would answer all your questions, unless they do.
I'm Anna's show. I'm Donna. Are you auditioning? I did last week.
Yeah, good.
Because he's here.
Yeah.
I'm Jamie. I'm a journalist and type.
The guy with the screw on.
I'm Lindsay. I'm auditioning.
I'm Danny. I'm Katie's taxi.
I'm Benifer. I think I'm auditioning. And I think I'm doing the show.
I'm Dominique, and I'm auditioning. Awesome.
I'm
16?
Okay, what grade are you?
11? Technically. I was like, technically. I went to watch Jenny and Corcoran, and now I just kind of just like I'm there, but I'm not. Yeah, just in between.
I'm Brady, the camera dude.
Okay, I'm reading the Vagina Workshop. My vagina is a shell, a round pink tender shell, opening and closing, closing and opening. My vagina is a flower, an eccentric tulip, the center acute and deep, the scent delicate, the petals gentle but sturdy. I did not always know this. I learned this in the Vagina Workshop. I learned this from a woman who runs the Vagina Workshop, a woman who believes in vaginas, who really sees vaginas, who helps other women see their own vaginas by seeing other women's vaginas. In the first session, the woman who runs the Vagina Workshop asked us to draw a picture of our own unique, beautiful, fabulous vagina. That's what she called it. She wanted to know what our own unique, beautiful, fabulous vagina looked like to us. One woman who was pregnant drew a big red mouth screaming with coins spilling out. Another very skinny woman drew a big serving plate with a kind of Devonshire pattern on it. I drew a huge black dot with little squiggly lines around it. The black dot was equal to a black hole in space, and the squiggly lines were meant to be people or things or just basic atoms that just got lost there. I had always thought of my vagina as an anatomical vacuum, randomly sucking up particles and objects from the surrounding environment. I did not think of my vagina in practical or biological terms. I did not, for example, see something.
The scent, delicate. The petals, gentle but sturdy. I did not always know this. I learned this in the Vagina Workshop. I learned this from a woman who runs the Vagina Workshop, a woman who believes in vaginas, who really sees vaginas, who helps other women see their own vaginas by seeing other women's vaginas. In the first session, the woman who runs the Vagina Workshop asked us to draw a picture of our own unique, beautiful, fabulous vagina. That's what she called it. She wanted to know what our own unique and beautiful, fabulous vagina looked like to us. One woman drew a big red mouth, screaming with coins spilling out. Another very skinny woman drew a big serving plate with a kind of Devonshire pattern on it. I drew a huge black dot with little squiggly lines around it. The black dot was equal to a black hole in space, and the squiggly lines were meant to be people or things or just your basic atoms that got lost there. I had always thought of my vagina as an anatomical vacuum randomly sucking up the particles and objects from the surrounding environment. I did not think of my vagina in practical or biological terms. I did not, for example, see it was as something attached to me. In the workshop, we were asked to look at our vaginas with hand mirrors. Then, after a careful examination, we were to verbally report to the group what we saw. I must tell you that up until this point, everything I knew about my vagina was based on hearsay or invention. I had never really seen the thing. It had never occurred to me to look at it. My vagina existed for me on some abstract plane. It seemed so reductive and awkward looking at it, like we were in the workshop on our shiny blue mats with our hand mirrors. It reminded me of how the early astronomers must have felt with their primitive telescopes.
It's more like dominating. I'm going to take you someplace. Don't worry, lay back and enjoy the ride kind of force. Sometimes it was simply mundane. I found the moan before things even started, while we were eating salad, chicken salad, or just casual, just right there with my fingers. Here it is like that, real simple, in the kitchen, all mixed in with balsamic vinegar. Sometimes I use props. Ooh, I loved props. Sometimes I made the woman find her own moan right in front of me. I waited, stuck it out until she opened herself. I wasn't fooled by minor, more obvious moans. No, I pushed her further, all the way into her power moan. There's the clit moan. Oh. The vaginal moan. Oh. The combo clit vaginal moan. And then there's the almost moan. The right on it moan. Oh. And the elegant moan. The gray slick moan. Oh. The wasp moan. Oh. The Jewish moan. No, no. The African American moan. Oh, shit. The Irish Catholic moan. Forgive me. The mountaintop moan. The baby moan. The doggy moan. The machine gun moan. Oh, the tortured Zen moan. Oh, the diva moan. Oh, the college moan. Oh, I should be studying. And finally, the surprise triple orgasm moan. Oh, oh, oh.
That was awesome. I'm excited. I'm gonna be happy. Oh, intro the club? Oh. Just like they've done. God, okay. Down there. I haven't been down there since 1953. No, it had nothing to do with Eisenhower. No. It's a cellar down there. It's very damp, clammy. You don't want to go down there. Trust me, you'd get sick, suffocating, very nauseating. The smell of the clamminess and mildew and everything. The smell's unbearable, gets in your clothes. No, there was no accident down there. It didn't blow up or catch on fire or anything. It wasn't so dramatic. I mean, well, never mind. No, never mind. I can't talk about, well, I can't talk to you about this. What's a smart girl like you going around talking to old ladies about their down there's for? We didn't do this kind of thing when I was a girl. What? Jesus? Okay. There was this boy, Andy Leftkoff. He was cute. Well, I thought so. And tall, like me. I really liked him. He asked me out for a date in his car. I can't tell you this. I can't do this. Talk about down there? You just know it's there. Like the cellar. There's rumbles down there sometimes. You can hear the pipes and things get caught there, like animals and things. And it gets wet, and sometimes people have to plug up the leaks. Otherwise the door stays closed. You forget about it. I mean, it's part of the house, but you don't see it or think about it. It'd be here, and it has to be there though, because every house needs a cellar. Otherwise the bedroom would be in the basement. Oh, Andy Leftkoff, right. Andy was very good looking. He was a catch. That's what we called it in my day. We were in the car, a nice Chevy Bel Air. I remember thinking that my legs were too long for the seat. I have long legs. They were smushed up against the dashboard. I was looking at my big kneecaps when he just kissed me in the surprisingly take me control like they do in the movies kind of way.